3 years. That's how long I spent feeling completely stuck. Same routine, same problems, same frustration every single day. And the worst part? I kept telling myself, I'll change tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Until I discovered something about how my brain actually works. And once I understood this one piece of psychology, everything shifted. If you've ever felt stuck in your job, your relationships, or even just your daily habits, this isn't your fault. Your brain is literally designed to keep you exactly where you are. Let me explain. So picture this, it's 2021. I'm waking up every morning at the same time. Going through the same motions. I wanted to start a business. I wanted to get healthier. I wanted to learn new skills. But every night, I'd go to bed having done nothing. And here's what killed me. I knew what I needed to do. I had the information. I had the time. But I just couldn't move forward. I'd watch other people succeed and think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just do it? Sound familiar? Here's what I didn't know, my brain wasn't broken. It was actually doing exactly what it's supposed to do. There's a part of your brain called the basal ganglia. Think of it as your brain's autopilot system. Its entire job is to save energy, by turning everything you do repeatedly into automatic habits. This was amazing for our ancestors. It meant they didn't have to think about every single step when running from danger. Their brain could just react. But here's the problem in modern life. Your brain can't tell the difference between a good habit and a bad routine. It just knows, we've done this before. It's safe. It's familiar. Let's keep doing it. So when you try to change, when you try something new, your brain literally sees it as a threat. It activates what psychologists call cognitive resistance. Your brain starts throwing up every excuse in the book. This is too hard. Maybe tomorrow. You've tried before and failed. What if it doesn't work? It's not laziness. It's not lack of willpower. It's your brain trying to protect you by keeping you in familiar territory. Even if that territory is making you miserable. When I learned this, something clicked. I wasn't fighting against myself anymore. I was fighting against a biological survival mechanism. So I stopped trying to make massive changes. Instead, I started working with my brain, not against it. Here's what I did. First, I made the new behavior so small that my brain couldn't resist it. Instead of start a business, it was write one paragraph about my idea. That's it. Just one paragraph. Second, I attached it to something I already did automatically. Right after my morning coffee, I'd write that paragraph. My brain already knew coffee time, so it was easier to slip in something new. And third, I celebrated the tiny win. Even just a fist pump. Because your brain releases dopamine when you acknowledge success, and that dopamine makes it want to repeat the behavior. Week 1. 1 paragraph a day. Week 4. I was writing a full page. Month 3. I had a complete business plan. Not because I suddenly became disciplined, but because I stopped fighting my psychology and started using it. Here's what I want you to understand. That stuck feeling. 1. Pick the smallest possible version of the change you want. So small it feels almost silly. Want to exercise? Don't say, go to the gym. Say, put on workout shoes. That's it. TWO, stack it onto something you already do without thinking. After you brush your teeth. After you pour your coffee. After you sit down at your desk. 3. Do it at the same time every single day for 2 weeks. Your basal ganglia needs repetition to build new autopilot patterns. Your brain will resist at first. That's normal. That's it doing its job. But if you keep the action small enough and consistent enough, resistance fades. And before you know it, the new behavior becomes automatic. That's when real change happens. Not through motivation. Through psychology. I spent 3 years stuck because I was trying to fight my own brain. Once I understood how it actually works, those 3 years of frustration turned into 3 months of progress. You're not stuck because you're weak. You're stuck because you're human. And now you know how to work with that. If this helped you, hit that like button so more people can find it. And drop a comment telling me, what's one tiny action you're going to stack into your routine today? I'll see you in the next one.